What's up, guys? It's T.Aubrey. I said I was gonna make this video like a week ago, but I didn't. That was obviously a lie. But here I am now, better late than never. So let's get into it. First thing we're gonna do is the Q&A. Have some questions pulled up that you guys asked in the comments. Also, thank you for all the congratulations and the kind words. It really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, let's just jump into these questions. So, first question is from Kenshi. He said, do you have any tips for gaining some fans as a starting musician slash artist? Great question. So my two main things. First of all, I think it's really important to remain consistent and just try your best to put out almost as much as possible. If you're a musician, I would try your best to drop, 2 songs a week for at least a few months straight and just kind of see what your response is to those songs and kind of figure out what people like, what people don't like, figure out what you like, and kind of figure out, really nail down the direction you want to go. And the reason I say every 2 weeks is just because when you're first starting out and you don't really have a fan base, I think it's important to kind of force yourself onto the scene. And I think really one of the only ways you can do that is just by putting yourself in front of people. And there's no better time to put out a lot of content than when you're first starting out, because it gives people a chance to see that you're taking what you're doing seriously and see what you're doing for yourself, if that makes sense. And also, people have really short attention spans. So if you're new and you don't really have a fan base and no one really knows you, if you're dropping one song every 3 months, you're probably not going to grow very fast. I think once you get a little bigger, a little more established, you can kind of focus more on making sure everything you're doing, everything you're putting out is more like monumental. But in my opinion, I think you should just kind of like flood the market when you're starting out. The second part of that is I think that a lot of artists that at least I've talked to, especially when they're starting out, it seems to be a common theme that a lot of people like kind of trip over what they're putting out. So I've heard artists who are like, oh, I didn't want to drop this because I didn't feel like the cover art was perfect. I didn't feel like the mix was perfect. I didn't feel like this or that. And that's all valid, and it's really good that you care about stuff like that. But if it's stopping you from putting stuff out, especially at such a crucial time where you're supposed to be like putting yourself in front of people, then you're losing anyways. I promise you that nobody will ever care about stuff like your cover art and your mix as much as you do. You will always be the person who cares most about that. And I do think you kind of have to learn how to compromise between, like, even if you know something, especially when you're starting out, even if you know something isn't your best work, you have to go through that process, in my opinion. Like, as long as you're trying your best, just put it out. Just put stuff out. And then you can pay attention to how people respond to it and work off of that. But when you're starting out, I wouldn't let small things hold you back. I think a lot of artists tend to overthink small things, and it stops them from even putting out music. So that would be my advice to anyone starting out as an artist, or specifically, I guess, as a musician. Cool. Okay, so second question is from Andrew. He said, how did you end up meeting all of the guys you shoot with? Someone else also asked how I met Zach, so I'll just kind of combine those two questions into this one. I met Zach at a show in Dallas in 2016. I think it was February, and he was the very first opening act for this local show called Jugfest. And I just happened to be going to that show too. It was a show being thrown by Ludine. Shout out Ludine. He's an artist from Dallas. And I got there pretty early, like right when doors opened. And right when doors opened, they already had someone performing. Like, he was already on stage. He was already performing. So I walked in. This dude's already on stage. It's SpaceMan Zack. So I was just watching his performance. I really liked his stage presence and like his energy. He was performing for an incredibly small amount of people compared to like his shows now. And he was still really trying his best to put on a great show, which I really respected. A lot of artists, I think, it kind of kills their ego if they're performing for a small crowd, and sometimes they let it show a little bit. And I just respected the fact that like Zach was just up there, doing his best to kill it when there's like three people in the crowd. So I thought that was cool. And just after he got off stage, I approached him and just introduced myself, and I think we exchanged Instagrams or Twitter, and we didn't talk for a while. I think he sent me some music just for feedback on, and I shared my feedback with him. But we didn't end up shooting until I think 8 months later, and we shot our first video, and the rest is history, honestly. We just started working super consistent, and here we are today. As far as everyone else, honestly, I don't really have great stories. I think I've met most of the people I work with just through social media, honestly. I think a lot of people like Elijah and Vlad, Cinco, Level 9, K-Swoon, Lil Jenny, Riverken. I think I just met a lot of these people either through me hitting them up to work or them hitting me up to work, or just through like mutual friends, kind of word of mouth stuff. So pretty much just the internet. Shouts out the internet. It's a beautiful thing. Connected me with all these people. This one is from Akazawa. I hope I'm saying that right. Shout out Akazawa. That's the homie. But she said, where do you see yourself in 10 years? 10 years from now, I would like to be a lot more established than I am right now. I guess about 10 years worth. And hopefully, my dream, I really enjoy videography and directing, and then on top of that, I also really enjoy artist development. So I would like to have my own like production company slash creative agency where I can kind of do all these videos in-house still, for artists, whoever needs a video, whoever wants a video. Shouts out my cat in the background. And then also offer like just guidance and like creative development for artists, and just help with like developing, branding around an artist, or just like developing their image, or helping them like navigate their way through the industry. So kind of something sort of like a Lyrical Lemonade, in terms of the production side of things. And then with also a section of that, whatever you want to call it, creative agency that is centered around creative development and artist development. So yeah, great question. All right, cool. Next question is from Kroger Reviews. He said, if SpaceMan Zack goes on tour, will you go with him? Yeah, I can't really imagine a scenario in which I don't. But yeah, I would love to do that. Hopefully that'll be a reality in the next year or so as things start to open back up. But yeah, I would love to go with him. I think it'd get some really great footage of all the shows, like behind the scenes stuff. Maybe put together like a little mini documentary type thing just about the whole process. And I think that'd be really cool. So hopefully that all comes true soon. It's lit. All right, next question. This is from Jabba Ave Productions. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. He asked me what my favorite video I've ever shot is. That's tough. I've shot a lot of videos. Most recently, Break with SpaceMan Zack is probably one of my favorites from recent months. That one came out really beautiful, and I love that song. Me and him also did like a little short film type of thing for his EP called Leave Me Alone. It was 3 songs, and we just kind of combined it all into one big video. That project was really cool, and I think it's important to both of us. So that's probably one of my favorites. Wicked is a great video. I just shot a really cool video with Blood Diamond for Nightfall, Not Again. Warlock with K-Swoon is a really cool video. I actually have a video with K-Swoon dropping this Friday, which will be, it's really good. It's a really good video. So be sure to check that out. Trying to think, Drippin' might be my favorite video of all time. That one's really like sentimental, I guess, and it's really like gives me a nostalgic feeling whenever I watch it. It's just a bunch of footage put together of one of me and Zach's trips to LA, but I really love that video. It's a good video. Drippin' might be my all-time favorite, just for like sentimental reasons. Yeah. All right, and this might be the last question. This one's also from Kroger Reviews. He said, also, what artist would you want to shoot a music video for and why? So probably top of my list would be Lil Uzi Vert. Huge fan of that guy. I love like all his music. And I think we could make something really cool. That would be like a dream come true. Other than that, Chief Keef. His videos kind of got me into wanting to shoot music videos in the first place. Definitely Chief Keef. Famous Dex has always been like a goal, dream of mine. Ski Master Slump God, Playboy Cardi, Trippie Redd. That would all be incredible. Machine Gun Kelly, I would love to shoot a video for. Casper, who I think he just changed his name to Casper from PPG Casper. He's hard, would love to work with him. Sebi, Brennan Savage, Drippin' So Pretty. Just so many people, I can't even name them all. Good question though. Hopefully all of that stuff comes true. We shall see. Cool. I think that was the last question. Most of the other comments were just about what type of content you guys would like to see from me in the future. A lot of people asked for like behind the scenes videos and like making of type videos for artists and their songs. I have one with Zack for his song he made Crash, kind of just like a behind the scenes of how he made that. So definitely we'll be making more content like that in the future. I'm shooting a behind the scenes video for a video that I'm shooting on the 11th, so that should be out this month. Yeah, it's lit. All right, so next thing is merch. I'm about to announce the winners of the merch giveaway, but I'm sure you guys can see below this video I have some posters, t-shirts, and hoodies for sale. I used to sell the posters through a different company, but I'm using Teespring now, and I'm able to sell them a lot cheaper. They used to be like $35, $40. They're now like $25.99. So if you guys want to cop any merch, that'd be great. Great way to support me and the channel, but obviously no pressure. Just it's there if you ever want it. And yeah, let's announce the winners for this giveaway. All right, so as far as the giveaway, I just put everyone's name who commented on the video into the randomizer. Shouts out to all 69 of you, or 70. And I'm gonna pick now live on camera. I'm gonna pick 2 people. So the top 2 people from this random generator, I'll send you whatever you want from the merch store, t-shirt, hoodie, poster. Just DM me or post down in the comments, and I'll make sure to send it out to you. So live on camera, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so the 2 winners are Karma is Dead and Young Drool. So just comment down below or hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll make sure to send you whatever you want. Congrats to y'all. Y'all are the winners. Thanks for playing. Love y'all. Okay, cool guys. Thanks for watching. Again, appreciate all the kind words for hitting 20K and all the support you guys have shown me and everything like that. Like I said, merch is down below. I'll also put a link in the description and in the comments. Feel free to cop some if you want. But Karma is Dead, Young Drool, those are the winners, and I will send y'all stuff as soon as y'all DM me. Appreciate y'all a lot. If you have any more questions, ask them down below. I'll make another Q&A soon if I get enough, or if you guys want me to. But if not, we'll just go from there. I have a video dropping this Friday with K Swoon, and I have some cool stuff dropping later this month. It's lit. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Have a good day.